they can't control me. You see, it ain't no name I won't name.
There's always been whispers that Beyonce belongs to some kind of secret society.
Beyonce's internet.
That's what we're calling
that
it.
That belongs to the devil.
About
Beyonce
what's going
is
on.
Losing hundreds of thousands, millions of followers every day.
If there's one thing Beyonce wants, it's to keep a squeaky clean image as part of a power couple. But insiders have long heard of the Queen Bee's satanic rituals, and now former friend Kanye West has exposed her dirty secrets for everyone to see. If there's one thing about Jay Z and Beyonce, it's the fact that they always seem to be at the scene of the crime. The problem is, no one seems to notice until years have passed and the hype has all died down. So when Kanye West, a superstar in his own right, exposes who was once his closest friend, people finally have to listen, even if he himself is half crazy. You might remember that Kanye was one of the few people who exposed Diddy for who he is long before his scandal broke out. In a later, suspiciously deleted Drink Champs interview, he openly called Diddy a federal informant who was allowed to get away with heinous crimes as long as he gave them hold on other celebrities for blackmail.
Poison me, and by the way, y'all done already with me so much. Y'all already black mirrored me. You already made everybody think I'm crazy. You already took my family away. You already separated all my friends. I don't got no celebrity friends. Because when I was on TV, on Instagram saying, I don't know where my child is, and the Kardashians kidnapped my daughter in public, and I didn't have the address of my child, none of these niggas that want to say something
Travis
now.
Travis gave you the address, though?
Travis gave me the address. Right. But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, you.
Wait, hold
on.
Okay.
All you fake hard niggas, you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't give a because you can't shoot nobody anyway, and the reason why you got talk is because you did a deal, you fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta come at me, because part of the deal for you to be a do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you're gonna go pull my co-car. So y'all niggas shut the up about me. Now let me say it calm. You niggas shut the up about, you shut the about Michael.
Right.
Apart from Diddy, the other person he has openly called out is Beyonce. Of course, that's in tandem with her husband and his former best friend, Jay Z. The Carters were once common fixtures next to Ye and Kim Kardashian, and the two power couples seemed as close as ever. Except once they had a falling out, Kanye revealed the dirt behind the scenes, that Beyonce had once refused to perform at the VMAs, unless for Formation won Video of the Year over Drake's Hotline Bling and his own Famous. He started by mentioning how he faced hate for years for defending Beyonce when Taylor Swift won Video of the Year in the infamous 2009 incident.
I went down 7 years of my life of motherfuckers hating me for saying Beyonce had the best video. Hey baby, it's rock and roll tonight. Y'all might be experiencing a lot of pop shit, but the vibes is back.
He continued by saying how MTV insiders had to tell him about Beyonce's threats to stop him from making a scene.
Let me explain something. I was hurt. Beyonce, I was hurt because I wanted to present a video called Fake. And out of respect, MTV told me, Mr. West, out of respect to you, I will let you know that Beyonce is winning the video tonight for Formation over Hotline Bling and Famous. They told me beforehand so I wouldn't run on stage. Beyonce, I was hurt. I went down 7 years on behalf of your, hey nigga, don't throw no shit while I'm talking. Beyonce, I was hurt. Cause I heard that you said you wouldn't perform unless you won Video of the Year over me and over Hotline Bling.
But the real shock came when he turned on his former best friend, Jay Z. In that same rant, Kanye claimed Jay had contract killers working under him, painting a dark picture of the machine behind his success. And with Jay's longtime ties to Diddy, it's clear there's way more to this story than anyone thought.
I've been sitting here to give y'all my truth, even at the risk of my own life, even at the risk of my own success, my own career. Sit here to give y'all the truth. Jay Z, call me, bro. You still ain't called me. Jay Z, call me. Hey, bro. Jay Z, I know you got killers. Please don't send them out my head. Just call me. Talk to me like a man. I'm not trying to be the same as everybody here. Feelings matter, bro. It's a new world. It's a new world, bro. It's a new world, Jay Z. Hey, don't send killers at my head, bro. This ain't the Malcolm X movie. We growing from that moment.
Kanye didn't just call out Beyonce and Jay Z for selling their souls. He brought up Diddy, too. In one rant, he said Hollywood runs on trauma and uses it to control people. Looking back, it sounds less like a meltdown and more like a warning. And also a look into how Beyonce and her husband have controlled people for decades.
That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm appreciative.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You're out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. And God loved me. You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still Forbes, who hate me, right? Had to write net worth 400 million. Jesus is king. Y'all can't send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puffies, y'all Lil Boozies, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? That never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to jail. And even if they did figure out a way, I'm still not backing down from what I said.
He alluded to the fact that Beyonce and Jay Z have both gotten rid of people before and are extremely entrenched in the dark side of the music industry.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay Z and Beyonce.
No, not you, man.
But they can't control me. You
Not
see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name. It's up.
The thing is, it's not just Ye who called Beyonce out for her evil. A drummer who worked with her for not 1 or 2, but a whole 7 years accused her of witchcraft and tried to get a restraining order against her.
Beyonce's ex-drummer of 7 years, she is seeking a restraining order against Beyonce. She's accusing her of dark magic, witchcraft, tapping into her phone bill, and basically controlling her finances, harassing her. She's saying the Beyonce camp is put up a huge harassment campaign against her, and it's overall witchcraft. She sought a restraining order in the past. It got denied, and she has another one scheduled for October 11th, but the internet is just like, what?
But is she also practicing witchcraft? In head-scratching court papers, Kimberly Thompson, a former drummer for the singer's all-girl band, is accusing Beyonce of, get this, extreme witchcraft and magic spells and the murder of my pet cat. She's actually filed a restraining order against the star. There's always been whispers that Beyonce belongs to some kind of secret society. They point to hand signals like this as an example of her communicating cryptic messages. But the accusations of witchcraft take things to a whole new strange level.
The thing is, that wasn't the only time Beyonce was accused of doing black magic. Apparently, she makes a habit of it.
And so, listen, there was a lady yesterday that went live on Instagram, okay? And she called out Beyonce for trying to harm her kid. Okay, is what she said, all right? Let me pull up this post here. Y'all turn to your Bible. So what does it say, Jasmine? She said, are you effing serious? You called for my child to be, I don't know, Ard? Does that say rape? That says R word? That says, you evil effing witch. At Essence, check on my child. I'm about to blow this shit through the roof. At Beyonce, you went too effing far. You gotta be kidding me. I'm the child you offed to be a star. You forgot you were only supposed to be a star. On the tree, giving orders of takeouts. Never want with your stardom, I don't know. Never went with your stardom. Watch what the you all do in this time. When it was happening to me, I kept my mouth shut for my career, not my goddaughter. I'll blow your world up. That was her words, okay? Destiny's Child, really Jigga Man.
Her ex-drummer also spoke out against Beyonce in a separate interview. She said she wasn't doing anything for money and just wanted them to stay away from her.
Yeah, this restraining order was not done as a publicity stunt. I don't want anything, and I really want to make that clear. I want nothing to do with this person. Like, this was not to up my career. This was not to jumpstart my drumsticks, my CDs, my music, my label. I don't want anything to do with this. If you even offered me money, if anybody was offering me money for interviews, I would not take it. I don't want anything to do with this person. Like, I want it dead. And it's even as far as me taking the legal matter and taking steps into putting it on writing, saying it, literally, that I don't want anything to do with this entire situation, with her money, with whatever she's got going on. I found a lot of my intellectual property stolen by her, my ideas, my drawings, the things I say, the things I do. She's even encouraged other celebrities to also steal and copy my ideas and things like that. So this has been a complete nightmare. I've been absolutely, like, I don't want to say the word rape, but just brutally abused with this entire situation of her trying to control everything that I'm doing and where I'm going. I mean, I've even traveled to different cities.
Now, one person here to prop up Kimberly, the drummer's story is none other than former Jay Z collaborator turned whistleblower Jaguar Wright. She openly confirmed that Beyonce was going around offing people's pets.
Beyonce's internet.
That's what we're calling
that
it.
That belongs to the devil. Unless you calling that the devil, she ain't nothing but an employee.
Oh.
A half of which dumbass bitch.
So, it's funny that it's crazy you say these things.
I know nobody want to accept that bitch.
I think
she went and killed the girl cats.
Okay.
A girl went to court. And charged her with extreme witchcraft. She was hypnotized. She was drugged. Beyonce came and she was in there eating on her and shit while she was asleep. Snacking on his bitch, killing people cats.
She also pointed out that Kimberly wasn't any run-off-the-mill drummer. She is a Berkeley graduate.
Guess what? They wouldn't give her the restraining order. They just told her to stay away from Beyonce and work for somebody else. Guess what? She's having a hard time finding work too. Which is interesting because she's a brilliant musician and she was trained at the esteemed Berkeley College of Music. Handpicked by my very good friend, Terry Lynn Carrington, Dr. Terry Lynn Carrington, who put together Beyonce's entire female band, which was Matthew Knowles' idea because he couldn't get Beyonce to stop people. Guess you didn't know your daughter well enough because she just started f***ing all the girls. Impulse control issues? I don't know.
Not only that, she opened the lid on Jay Z and Beyonce working together to take down Aaliyah, who was the it girl at a time when Beyonce's solo career was struggling. Like her husband, Beyonce has a deep will to be the only one left standing and had left Destiny's Child to finally have the spotlight to herself.
He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity, and took his love. Lined up R. Kelly. He wants to be the one.
You did.
I want you to think about this. Allegedly, Sean Carter is responsible for enacting Hype Williams to put Aaliyah on a faulty plane to move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him. And so he could level up Beyonce, who was struggling. Let's just say allegedly that happened. Free, who was a victim of Sean Carter.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige, who was a victim of Sean Combs, are sitting there talking about the death of Aaliyah amongst each other. Think about that. You got a Diddy victim, you got a Jay Z victim, and you got a superstar gone. Jay Z's pregnant mistress, who died of an imaginary fucking aneurysm. Just like the woman who was best friends with Kim and Kimura, who wrote the book Bling and die as soon as it made the bestsellers list.
Jaguar called Jay Z a monster on a now deleted segment of the Piers Morgan show. She pointed out all of his suspicious friendships, linking him to now fallen moguls.
These charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately: Sean Carter.
She also talked about how Aaliyah wasn't the only person the Carters had worked together to get rid of, alluding to the fact that the couple would stop at nothing to get their way.
I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim
Keeping
Porter?
people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane. Unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about.
Listen, like I said, Jay Z and Beyonce are not here, unfortunately, to respond to that.
I know. I'm just being honest with you.
You're perfectly entitled to your views, obviously. Kim Porter,
Yes.
a new book claims that Diddy may have been involved in her early death. What do you think of that?
I think people should really look into that more.
She also rightly said that Beyonce would never speak up about Diddy at the time to protect herself, because if she tried to openly speak about Diddy, she would also end up getting indicted herself.
About
Beyonce
what's going
is
on.
losing hundreds of thousands, millions of followers every day. And she still hasn't said anything. Just pretending like life is great in Paris.
Is it her place to say something?
I mean, probably not, considering she's gonna be indicted for anything she would say. These are criminals. Diddy is a drug dealer, and so is Jay Z. The proof is there. How many up people does he have to be around before people see him for who he is?
Finally, even Diddy's ex-bodyguard Gene Deal has confirmed that Jay Z and Diddy were very close, working as informants to destroy rappers. And of course, where Jay Z is, Beyonce will definitely be.
Because Jay Z and Puff was given an assignment, and that was to destroy East Coast rap. They did not want East Coast rappers to get big. They were suppressing all new artists that was coming out of New York. Jay and Diddy was doing that. Because down south rappers, Cash Money, No Limit, Ludacris and them, they was taking little money and bringing back more money and making more money for them. So the record labels, I wouldn't say they was gonna lose off the East Coast rappers, but they couldn't give them peanuts. They couldn't give them $200,000 to do an album, $300,000 to do an album. They couldn't give them that type of money. They had people like Graf getting $800,000 doing an album and never came out. So they was placed to destroy the East Coast rap.
At the end of the day, it's obvious that she is someone who has used any means necessary to get to the top, and she's left a trail of blood behind her. What do you think? Will the Carters finally fall, or will they continue getting away with evil? If you want to learn more, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.